Hey, Night Train. Good morning. Hope you're doing good this morning. Fatima Hodges. Hi, hi. Freezing our butts off here this morning. Hey, Slippery. You're up late working on a video? Okay. Well, I hope you guys all had a good celebration yesterday. Yeah, we're down, it's doing 40 Fahrenheit here this morning. It's not that warm. We had a bit of rain and went through it here again at about 6 a.m. Mojo FPV, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. We didn't have rain, but we were close to the freezing mark again last night. And this morning, with that wind we got out there, it's not that warm, believe me. I had my front door open a while ago. I just closed it, turned the heating on in the house. Oh yeah, we had major frost warnings all over Quebec here last night. Yeah, they were saying cover up everything and everything. Lucky I don't have nothing outdoors to cover up. I'm okay. I got the Foxhair Box 2.4K cam on the way. Looking forward to see how well it holds up. Ah, it's cool. Mojo FPV. I'm gonna see. Right now it's doing 9 Celsius here. We got 60% chance of rain today. We're doing 51 Fahrenheit right now. Okay. It's hot in South Carolina. Hey, we had one hot, warm day. It was last Sunday. It's the only warm day we had. And all the days before that was either rain or very cold. Yeah. You know, Phantom Hodges, that doesn't surprise me at all. Uh, Hey, Geek Savannah, how you doing? I ordered the Blue Falcon commemorative frame. Ah, cool. Hey, Brian Gearby, how you doing this morning? weather's really crappy again. Oh, what the hell? Can't do nothing about it. At least we're not shoveling snow. Make sure you got everybody still supported on your channels, guys. YouTube's been taking off a lot of people. I had to re-support a couple yesterday. You have to go to work today, night train? Maybe without waiting to see if a late start today or no work. Oh, okay. Oh, you're still painting on the outside of the house then? You're finished inside? We have 4 more exteriors lined up to do. Okay. Well, at least you got the work lined up. Don't forget, everybody, check everybody out and hit that like button. Thank you. Just waiting on the weather to help now. I hope you guys do get nice weather. I had my door wide open yesterday morning and a window, and it's closed today, believe me. I hope your weather's a lot better down there, Geek Savannah. Mojo says freaking hot up in South Carolina. Just hoping to get some of that weather down here for sure, for sure. We didn't even attempt to go flying yesterday. It was so bad here. So in the afternoon, it was really bad. You're lucky there, Geek Savannah. Yes, sir. Very happy to hear that. Yeah. I hear we had the sun early in the morning yesterday, and then it disappeared right away. And it was very, very windy. We only got a high of 55 yesterday here. Hey, Kurt Arso, how you doing? Good morning. It was gorgeous day here yesterday. The big windmills were not even turning. Okay. Everybody check out Brian Gearby's channel. He's at 657. His last video was 22 hours ago. That was a nice video, that one. Everybody check out Night Train's channel. Very good channel, very good content. He's at 896. Oh, I'd like to get you a 900 this morning. Last video was posted 10 hours ago. Hey, Silver Giveaways, how you doing? Good morning. Good evening, everyone. Working but listening. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for coming in while you're working. Oh, wow, Cadurso. That's nice weather. 26. We're only doing 10 Celsius here right now. It's not that warm, believe me. The wind is very chilly. I know up in the Calgary waves and all that's supposed to hit the 32 up to 40 during this week. They're getting it pretty hard down there, heat waves. That's what I saw on the news anyway. Everybody check out Silver Giveaways. There's a lot of giveaways, believe me. Check them out. They got a brand new one coming out there. I think it's this month or beginning of next month for the veterans. It's going to be a new, can't remember if it's a Looney or the Toonie. I don't know. I can't remember. I just saw it very fast like that on the news yesterday. That's going to be a nice one. It's for the war veterans. I've got the Canadian war veterans. Phantom Hodges is 15 away from 300, guys. check out his channel. Make sure you got him. I'm on till noon today because I got a doctor's appointment this afternoon, guys. So I'll be closing down at noon today. I was crazy busy yesterday, but so far nothing planned for today. But today's your day for relaxing. The Devil's Brigade is one of your favorites. I know Kim's got quite a few coins upstairs. He's been collecting those coins for a little while now. Hey, Centroid Ariel, how you doing? If you're up to it this morning, I can send you a link, Centroid. If you're not, I understand. It is your day off today. You might have some plans anyway. You might go flying or something. Okay, cool. It's sent. Go torture some trees. Maybe. Where are you about to live? Silver giveaways? Do you live in the States? Or you live here in Canada, or?
Good morning, Roger.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Okay. Raymond Millwood, how you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, and hello, Phantom Hodges drone. I just noticed you said something to me. And Night Train was flying in the trees too. You hit a video. Yeah, I just can't seem to stay away from them. I don't know what it is. What's up, Geeks Mana? The only problem is that 30-foot stick was not going to be nearly enough for some of those trees I was flying over. So I would have really been screwed. But I have I got about a half an hour. I actually am tutoring today. I got a couple of students, one this morning, one tonight that wants some extra help. So, but it's easy work, just an hour
Okay.
each. So, and no flying today. It's raining.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess I got to be thankful that at least I had a couple good days there for flying. So.
Hey, Brent Ariels. Good morning. Good morning.
Damn, Night Train's been stuck 80 foot up.
Yeah.
And how'd you get that sucker down? I'm gonna tell you right now, when I got my first bird stuck, I thought for half a second I'd climb the tree, and then I came to my senses.
Raymond says drones had me climb a tree for the first time in many years.
And I don't know, was it Ray Millwood or one person on my last vid commented that said something to the effect that trees like the taste of drones. Oh, that should be made into a T-shirt.
Okay, there, Michael Banning. Yeah, me too. I got to close down at 12 o'clock today. I got a doctor's appointment too this afternoon. Yeah.
Cardos had to climb a tree to get his friend's phantom down. Never again. Oh, hell no.
Oh, you'll never catch me up on the tree. That's for damn sure.
Oh no. Back in the day, yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes trouble.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody today?
Doing good.
The question is, Paul, how are you today?
I'm fine. Hi.
Because that was quite the stream you and Val had going yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
She sent me the link, and I stayed away from that like the plague. I'm like, I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, we had that 2 hours went really fast.
Oh, Lewis is jealous. Yes, I have today off too, Lewis. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, he must be in school right now. Yeah, I think I don't know why we have today off. I think it was planned. I don't know why. I thought maybe it was one of the snow days we didn't use, but no, we've had this day off planned for a while. So no fires in my classroom, or I mean my school. Keep me from being there.
That's right, Geek Savannah. Yep. Hope you keep your clothes on today. Yep.
Oh, Lord. I have no words.
Yeah.
I have no words. I just.
When I turned on the live stream, I was there. I was sitting back. I wasn't commenting in the chat. I was just sitting back looking at everything, and I was laughing like anything. Then Kim came in and started looking at it, and we went through the whole thing.
Oh my!
Near the end, I started commenting.
Oh my God! Oh hell no!
Well, Val decided we wanted to be entertaining yesterday, and we were.
Oh yeah. It off on the morning.
That's one way of putting it.
Well, I think Mark, she has plans for you to do one with her as well. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Oh, go back into YouTube retirement. I don't think I could pull off what you two people did yesterday. That was quite the show.
Brett Ariels, how much do they cost now? How much are they asking for them on Teespring?
Geek Savannah says, that's funny. He
Innocence.
said his innocence was taken during that live stream.
A lot of people's eyes also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a tank for about $30 Canadian. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got lots of weather down there. It's raining. Here it's freaking cold. And only 50 Fahrenheit right now.
Yeah, we're not getting any dry weather here in Michigan until it looks like they're just talking about it now. Friday.
God.
But I just got back. I went up to the UPS store and dropped off the Evo for return to Amazon.
Okay. Boy, they must get to know you're pretty good there at the UPS store.
Well, I miscalculated. I didn't think they opened at 9. They opened at 8. And as I'm pulling up to the UPS store, there goes the UPS truck with the packages that it's taken in to be shipped. So I says, well, when will this go out? And they said, 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
So it'll leave the UPS store. Then it's got to go to the distribution center. Then from there, it's got to go on its way. So, oh well.
Yes, and Troy, Kim got his first battery yesterday.
Fantastic. So is he going to be putting up that 5-inch soon?
No, the battery he got was for his transmitter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We ordered it off of Amazon.
And how long did it take?
It took only about a week because
that's not bad.
Because it came from Vancouver.
Okay.
They shipped it out of Vancouver.
Nice. So what's he been doing? Flying his whoops with it right now, or is your weather been rainy?
We're waiting for the wires to come in. You ordered some wires too.
Okay.
You just might get them today.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the 1000. It's the small flat. It's a flat one, a real flat battery.
Okay, yeah. So I have one of those. Let's see if I have it handy. It's probably in my LiPo bag where it belongs. You would think I'd be organized at this point, but hell no. Oh my God, I got a lot of freaking batteries. This is scary. Yeah, well, I know which one it is. It's like a 1700 milliamp or something like that. Yeah, 2-cell, right?
I think it's still on the table.
I think it's a 2-cell, isn't it?
Here you go. It's this one here. That's the one you got.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's why it's really
Yeah, it's very thin. It's not. It's going to kind of bounce around in the case a little bit, but it's
Well, we just got a little like styrofoam or something in the case, so if it.
Oh, that's good. So you can pack it a little bit so it doesn't bounce around.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm really concerned. I don't know where my extra battery went. I'll find that later.
I used to, Mark, you appreciate this. I have a friend of mine. We used to fly search and rescue Southeast Michigan. Yeah, with our Inspires, and we get called out, and we'd be strategically located in certain places so that the search teams would be moving in, and then we'd take off and fly. Well, we'd have multiple batteries on the Inspires, and Skip kept throwing the batteries or setting them on the ground in front of his truck.
Oh,
drive off and leave them there.
Oh, Lord.
And of course, an hour or two later, go back. Were they there? No.
Well, he's lucky he didn't run over them. Well, I guess it doesn't matter one way or the other. They were goners.
So, any plans today there, Central? I know you got to go do some tutoring, and it's raining.
Yeah. No. Actually, no. We'll slow down on the building there for a bit, I guess. Actually, I think I'm done with. Well, I got some editing I can do, but actually, all my computer's completely upgraded now. I had to uninstall a lot of programs and reinstall them on a new hard because I also put in another hard drive because I was running out of space. So now I've got to a point now where I can kind of hopefully I have to reinstall OBS. I have to reinstall a lot of other programs so that I can get back to where I was. But I have more disk space. I've doubled my RAM and obviously improved my graphics. So my goal is that if and when I get back to live streaming, especially if they do away with Google Hangouts, that I'll be able to do. I should be able to handle 3 or 4 Skype calls at one time now. So that means that I'll have, I could have myself and then at least 3 guests on, and then you'll see them the whole time, unless I do, unless I edit them out. But I mean, I can have 3 or 4, maybe even more than that. The only problem is everybody be talking at once. It's not like Google where, Google Hangouts where whoever talks first or loudest gets to scream. So
did you put all your OBS on a new hard drive or?
Yeah, well, what I'm doing is that it took me a while. I had to I use DaVinci Resolve. I couldn't get that to work. It just kept crashing on me, even with all the new hardware. But then after watching a few videos, I realized that I hadn't updated the firmware or the software, the drivers for my graphics card and my processor. And when I did that, it worked fine. That's on my regular hard drive, but all other programs are going on the new drive, so they'll be run from there. So this way it'll save space. I need to keep the system drive free of as much as possible because I had that thing bogged down with all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to eliminate a lot of junk on that drive and put it onto the terabyte drive that I've installed. So yeah, so it's just the process of reinstalling everything, but everything seems to be running fine.
Well, I'm never going to put OBS on here. No.
The only issue I'm having is that I'm getting an error, and if anybody in chat knows anything about this, I'm getting an error saying that I need to reinstall or my verification for Windows 10 is almost up, meaning like I'm going to get locked out of Windows and I'm not going to be able to use my computer, almost as if I need to buy Windows or something like that. And when I bought the computer, I've already sent an email out to the company I bought the computer from saying they never sent me a Windows key for that. In other words, all I'd have to do is re-enter the key, the password, the key number for it, but they never sent me one. And I never even thought of that. So they say that this can happen when you do major upgrades to your computer, like changing your motherboard. Now, I didn't change a motherboard, but I changed the RAM, I changed the graphics card. I've done a lot of configurations, so I don't know what's going on here. So hopefully I won't be locked out of my computer because I keep getting that error message that I need to re-verify.
Yeah.
Well, did you go into your local Best Buy and ask the Geek Squad what they thought about it? Because they're going in and doing all that stuff all the time without getting your official information.
I may need to do that too. Like I said, I put in the email last night, but that was Memorial Day, so hopefully I get a response the next day or two. So. Yeah. So I'll definitely have to check. I don't know. I wish it'd give me a countdown as to how long I got before it locks me out, but it says that it'll be ending shortly, and whatever that means. But I'm trying to think if anybody said anything in chat. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Well, that's the only issue I'm having, and I think it's again because I did do some major changes to the system.
Okay. Hey guys, can you give me just a minute or two? I'm gonna go make a coffee.
Okay. John DiNardo, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, John, what's up?
John didn't come on Val's channel yesterday either. She was in the comments, but.
Oh, you mean into Val's? I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Smart man, John. Smart man. Stayed away from that like the plague.
I wonder where Val is today. Is she working or? Of course, it's early out there.
Yeah, I can't reload. Hadley, I can't reload Windows. It came with Windows on it, with no software, no disks, no nothing. That's how it came. Geeks Fana, that's good. If I could do that, all I'd have to do, if I had the ability to reinstall Windows, all I'd have to do is put in the key that was sent with me. But I don't even have that. They didn't send me any system recovery software. I guess they just assumed you're going to do that, which I never did. Of course, I did buy the cable, and I do have to get a cheap solid state hard drive where I can essentially mirror my C drive in case I do have a crash. I still have to figure it out. Yeah, Windows, ick. But unfortunately, PCs are more conducive to what I do with CAD and 3D printing and stuff. I'm kind of painted into a corner. And
hey, Mark,
is
that your little Boston Bulldog behind you over there on the comforter?
Oh yeah, that's Teddy.
Teddy.
That's Teddy. He's out cold. This is his time to sleep.
He was stretching out a minute ago. Cute dog.
It won't let me do that. It says you can download the software from the net. The code is in about computer or system. I know that they sometimes have an electronic key, but I can't access the electronic key. I don't even know how to do that. There's an activation window and it's all done in the cloud. But I mean, if it's telling me it's going to be done, how do I have access? If I need to install a key, type in a key, if it's electronic, I have no idea. If you guys have like a website you can direct me to, I have no idea.
Or they could meet you privately on a Skype chat or something, couldn't they?
Yeah, I don't know. If they have time. You get on those service calls and you'll be on wait for an hour. Activate Windows and search. I've done that. Activate Windows and search. It doesn't help me. I've Googled everything. I go to system, I go to activate. I can change the key, but I have to have a key, but it doesn't give me the ability to just hit activate. I can even give you the activation code error too. I don't have it anymore, but yeah. What's that? What do I hear?
What?
I hear something in the back. Sounds like aliens speaking.
Maybe that's your activation code. Your computer.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
You know, Mark.
Yeah,
in not too distant in the future, you'll just talk to your computer and tell it what you want it to do.
I talk to my computer all the time, and I tell it what to do. Or what it can do.
But does it listen?
No.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay. I better get right.
Good morning.
I got to get going, guys. I do have an appointment at 10, so I'm glad I could join. Take care, Roger. Thanks for having me on, Paul.
Hey, Mark, it's always a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you on Val's channel next time.
Okay, and with all due respect, especially to Roger, keep your clothes on, Paul. Take care.
Bye. Are you going offline today there, Justin?
Justin flew a sunset yesterday.
Yeah. Raymond Millwood. Everybody check out Raymond Millwood. He's at 350 supporters. He posted a video with his Mobile 7 4 days ago. Maiden flight on my first build, slow and easy, 1 week ago. Everybody check out Raymond Millwood. Sleeping Bears in the house. Good morning, good morning. Back from the skies in the house also. Then on FPV, how you doing? So it's gonna be one of those days, Paul. No fly today.
No fly today, but that's okay because I flew the parade, I flew the ceremony in the park, I edited that, got that loaded. Then I did 2 more ships yesterday, and I finally got those. The last ship I put on this morning, I think about 6 o'clock.
Oh my God.
So That's okay.
You got your work cut out. Did you already posted the ones for the parade?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. Memorial Day in Port Huron. And I think it turned out okay. Put it all together, put a little bit of music with it.
That's cool. Justin says I might do another sunset flight. It's all stored in Microsoft account. You don't set one up, right? Okay, John. Oh, your wife was sick all day. Oh, sorry to hear that. There's I just read the chat up higher. Sorry to hear that.
Thanks, Justin, for the comment on the video.
Paul saying here, it's hard not puking, but when someone else is a bunch. Yeah. I can't find the stock MJX Bugs frame anywhere for the Bugs 3. Oh. Let me see. Right, so yeah, that's what I'm saying, and also to everybody there is, I had to re-support a couple of people also because they were unsupported.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah. I don't know why bloody YouTube is screwing up a lot of things, or like Justin just said, he's not even getting the
well, Brand Ariels, one of the things that is interesting about that parade shoot and the park shoot is what you couldn't see is that I had a squadron of law enforcement were keeping the area clear because they really wanted me to shoot those videos. So there wasn't anybody around.
Mm. Okay.
I have a good relationship with the local police and state police and border patrol and everybody.
Paul Murray, this is the first time I ever saw a ship in the parade. Well, it's at a port. It's in the port, so they had to celebrate there.
Yep. They really cracked down this year on fireworks, which doesn't bother me any because I'm not a fireworks type person. Used to be it was all hours of the day and night for the holidays, and I only heard it maybe one night for a little bit.
Probably because the weather was too bad. Hey, Paul?
Well, I don't know if it was because the weather was bad, because what I call the celebrators, they go out there and they'll fire anytime they can just shoot it off because most of the times they're already lit themselves. And And but I heard it just a little bit. Usually after 10 o'clock is when it's dark enough, and 10:30 it was over with. But in previous years, they were firing them off in the middle of the daytime, nighttime, all hours of the day and night, and they're cracking down now with some pretty hefty fines.
Okay. Geek Savannah. See what he wrote?
If only that was the way to cultivate relationships, but it's not, especially being a big guy. They get this, yesterday it was so fun with Val. Her reaction was just priceless. I mean, she was, oh. I think she's probably off to the eye doctor this morning, isn't she?
I don't know. I think she's still in bed at this time.
Nightmares.
Mm-hmm. I kept her up all night.
Yeah.
4 days of constant fireworks in the base. Okay. Well, here the fireworks. When people here go on vacation, like on the 15th of July, this is our construction holidays. On the 15th of July, and all the people, some of the guys get home, then they see fireworks going off on everybody's property. Yay, we're on vacation! Yay, yay, yay! Or at the end of their vacation, they do the fireworks. So in July, you got a lot of fireworks going on. And then we got the 1st of July for Canada Day.
Thanks, Phantom Hodges, for the comment.
And then on June 24th, we got the Saint John the Baptist Day here in Montreal. That's a big celebration.
Now, Roger, do they limit the size of the fireworks that they sell to the public there?
No.
Because I was watching some news things this last week, and they showed some of those were like huge. They were this big around, and they showed shooting one off. And my God, I thought I was at the Macy's Day fireworks display.
No, they don't limit the size here. You can walk into any little grocery store in the corner of the street here, and they got a big display case all locked up. But you got a big display case. You could buy whatever you want.
Yeah, Phantom, I did the parade with one battery, and I still probably had enough to do the other one. And I don't remember if I swapped it out anyway, because sometimes I just don't want to go up anything below 50% battery. But yeah, the parade was all shot with one battery. And I think I came down and I still had 48 or 49%. And I think when I got over to the park, I might have swapped the battery out. And that's on the of course, on the Mavic 2 Zoom.
Oh, dang. Hey, John, you at work right now? John Donato, or are you at home?
John's selling trucks.
Hey, Jake Blackburn, how you doing?
Everybody has John's phone number. Now you need to circulate around and tell everybody if they want to buy a truck, they get a hold of John Donato. He's willing to deliver it anywhere worldwide.
Yeah, there you go. Well, for sure, you got to pay delivery cost.
Thanks, Daddy 13.
Get Daddy at 13 in the house.
You know, back from the sky, that's very interesting. He says it's not where you shoot them off, it's where they come back down. But I've often felt the same way. You know, we went through a period of time when everybody was lighting off those Japanese lanterns that float in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if they landed in a tree or someplace that was dry, I would think you'd have a fire situation.
Yeah, I know. Like my
Hey,
son.
John's here selling the trucks.
I did get a bunch of leads over the weekend, but haven't sold anything yet. I got to figure out something to do. I got to put Pooza's web address here or something.
Yeah, what you write down in the bottom banner down there, you put recommended by Andrew Pusa Studios. That's
Yeah, I got to do something like that.
It's like my son, when he comes here, he always wants to make a big bonfire in the back here. And, you know, it's all hay here in the back, right? I keep on telling him, man, keep your fires low because, you know, any spark can light up this field like a Christmas tree, you know?
Yeah, once it gets away, I mean, anybody that's been out and about, and I'm sure John has seen it too, once you get a grass fire going, boy, that's hard to put it out.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Especially if it's a little breezy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Geeks are at, what about a spinning wheel or truck deals?
There you go. Yeah, John.
I got to do something for Pooza Studios. I got to put something up there. Oh, he's getting me. Yeah.
Yeah, I've often thought you could have fun, especially with Andrew, if you could just find maybe at a garage sale or a yard sale or something, or somewhere.
Even spinning wheels.
One of those spinning wheels that goes.
I can make one out of cardboard, I suppose.
Yeah. And you could have fun with Andrew, you know.
I could too. I got to do something.
So you go flying on the weekend too, also, John?
I did. I got a parade. My girl was walking in. I had a few people around me though. I haven't edited the video yet. I didn't have time last night. I got 2 22-minute flights in, so that was good. And I hovered it over a building in the corner and, you know, watched the thing. There was one police officer there that walked over to me. He was flying another Mavic, but he was zipping it all over the place. So, like, hey, I got a Mavic in the air. I said, yeah, I already noted it down. I'm going to stay over that building. He just gives me the thumbs up. Okay. And about 15 minutes later, and I have it on you know, because I downloaded the cache. I recorded the video and the sound on my controller or my phone. And this woman walks up, hey, is that your drone? I go, yeah. And there's a group of kids with their father standing behind me, and I'm showing them everything on the screen, you know. And she goes, is that legal for you to be doing that? I'm like, yes, it's legal. I said, there's a police officer right over here. If you want to ask him, he's flying his. And so she goes, yeah, I already talked to him. And then she just walks away. It's like, oh my God, hang on. They're calling me in the other shop here.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, there's so much misinformation out there. That's what creates the issues with a lot of people. They're just uninformed, and yet I always laugh. That's why I always have my FAA tag on. And,
I had all sorts of stuff on. I looked really official.
And they but if you don't have it, John, that's when they come up and they're going to tell you what you can and cannot do.
I know I just jumped into the stream, but I got to run over to the other building. Okay. So
no problem.
I'll stay in. I'll just put my little picture up.
Okay.
Like that.
Put the picture up with the phone number. So
I'll be back.
That's true, Cadarso, yeah. That's why when I want to go start flying in public there, well, not in public, I mean, when I start going flying there and people come up to me, I'm going to have my I'm gonna have my what do you call that? Their permit with me.
Yeah, yeah. Need to get one of those vests made, Roger, that says approved by Air Transport Canada, and then on the front it should say drone pilot.
I'm gonna tell them to F off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, most of the people you run into are really interested in what's going on.
Yeah, Raymond Millwood. Yeah, I understand what you mean. But where I go flying anyway, there's no people around. It's all forest here. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get a vest, so leave you alone. Yeah. But on those vests you're talking about, it's not marked Transport Canada on it, right?
Yeah.
You're on here. They might say, "You don't work for Transport Canada." It's like fraud. You can probably arrest me for that. You know what I mean?
Well, no, what you say is that you're licensed through Airport Transport Canada. You know,
Yeah.
it's like my all of my licensing and everything is FAA numbers. And
Yeah.
what is that? Is that fraud? The FAA is licensing me? No.
Mhm. Do you believe in love after love? Oh my God! Hey, rebuild. Depends who you're talking about. If you talk about a drone,
Yeah, I loved my first drone as much as I do the drones I fly today.
I'm not sure if it's legal to use that. You are certified by Transport Canada. Yeah, I know Phantom Hodges. Yeah. Justin's been sent. No, I'm just gonna have my license with me all the time anyway, so I don't, you know. Gotta get Kim there. He's got to start going think about getting his now.
Kim has been procrastinating for a while, hasn't he?
Well, he's a number one procrastinator. Yeah, I know, Kadar. So yeah, well, I keep on telling him. There you go, back from this guy. Yeah. Hey, Rebuild, did you do any flying lately? Let me see. Why did you got Rebuild? Is that 336 supporters?
I see Andrew on his channel last night hyped the Ward family, Russell's channel, and got him a few subs.
I know it's easier to take it. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, Critter. So yeah. Yeah, don't forget though, each time you log on that site there for your exam, they always change the questions. They always change the questions. Like you probably got lucky that day. They were the easy questions. Yeah. Hey, newfound drone, Bill, how you doing? So did you finally get your lawn all done and everything there, Paul?
Yes, I did. In fact, just waiting for the lawn trash trucks to come by. They pick it up in stages. My pickup day is usually Monday, but since it was a holiday, it's today.
Yeah.
And they already picked the trash up, and now I have the barrels of lawn waste out there, and they'll pick those up next.
Okay. Well, here the only time we pick up the lawn is when we get a lot of it, but if it's not a lot, we just leave it down on the ground.
Well, it's been so wet and everything that it just you have to go over it several times if you're just going to leave it, because you got to really mulch it up good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got these rows of grass out there.
Kim did the lawn yesterday. He had his jacket on and everything on the tractor doing the lawn. That's how cool it was here yesterday.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, everything sure greened up fast, because it wasn't that long ago. I saw branches in the trees, and now the trees all have leaves, and the grass is all green, and the squirrels still come up and knock on the doors looking for peanuts.
Okay, back from the sky. See you later.
I don't think Andrew got a chance to fly it all over the weekend because it was windy, right?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cold. On top of that.
I'm back.
There you go.
Problem solved.
Roger sold that nice truck out in front there. He got an offer for $500. He
I
said,
saw that thing split. I was surprised it went pulling out as soon as I left the building. Yeah. I got offers in on like 3 cars over the weekend, but we'll see what pans out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all got to go get their financing straightened around, right?
Yeah, I can do financing here too, but I'd rather they do it themselves.
Well, that's paperwork.
Yeah, unless they're already a member of, I do credit unions, so once they're a member of the credit union, it's easy, but then I got to get all their personal information and get involved in doing all that. I don't mind doing it for the people, but a lot of people don't like to give you all the information you need, and so I send them right to the bank or the credit union. I said, well, just go to them, and they're in a private office. And
yeah, that's it.
Hey, John, that's an indication, my friend, of we're getting older and we don't like to mess around with that stuff.
Yeah. It's all on computer on me. It's easy. Bing, 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 and I print out all the paperwork. It's just a million forms for them to sign. I used to do it all by hand. It'd take me half a day, but I'll show you how long one of the forms are.
Holy crap.
This is one of the forms. Multiple copies. But
Dang.
and the math they do on it makes people cringe because they add everything together and then subtract everything. So it looks like you're paying, $70,000 for something. But they add the trade-in as a positive and everything, and then down on the form they start to dump everything.
Yep. Yeah, it's paperwork. When I first got out of college, I used to sell cars for dealerships. And
they got a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, well, that was before computers. We had to do everything. And they'd sit in front of our desk. We each had our own cubicles, and they sit in the front of the desk. And you give them an application, they have to fill that out. And in fact, I got an award for the first year for selling the most life insurance policies, or the insurance policies with the with the financing.
Yeah.
And you know why? I didn't know they could opt out. I was just putting it on every deal.
Just checking that box every time, yeah.
Yeah, they had pulled me up in front of a whole crowd of people from all of Michigan and gave me this award. And they says, "Well, how did you do it?" And I says, "How did they do what?" And they said, "Sell so much." I said, "I didn't know it was an option. I just put it on there." Everybody broke out and just.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I was adding that extra insurance to like 98%.
I got someone walking in. I'm going to mute you guys for a second.
Go get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Oh, hey Rolex, how you been doing?
I wanted to hear the pitch. Here's what I want to do is if he changed personality, says, "Hi, I'm Big John here at John DiNardo's Car Sales." I forgot, Roger. He might have muted his mic, but not us.
That's it.
Sorry, John. You can't take me anywhere, Roger.
ASAP Fishing's in the house. Newfound Drone Productions, Cardoso Media, Back from the Sky, Newfound Drone Productions, Daddy of 13, Brand Aerials. Oh, you got your pre-scanner in the back?
Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. There we go.
Like I said before, guys, I'm on till 12 o'clock because I got a doctor's appointment this afternoon. So
now is Val working today, Roger? I think she is, isn't she?
I think she's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah. And tonight she's got her show.
Yeah, I think she works this afternoon though. Then she goes back home after that.
Oh, okay.
She might be still sleeping. When she phoned me last night, she was burnt. I was on live streams all day today. Well, there you go, girl. Live streams.
Roger, you should have told her, "Welcome to my world."
I did.
Everybody thinks that you just have it easy, but you work harder than anybody I know.
Well, I like supporting other live streamers and all that, and you gotta support people, that's for sure. You were looking for the percentage, but there was no luck. Phantom Hodges, okay.
Well, now when they took their advanced flight test, did they get handed something, or does he just report back and then it has to filter back to them? Or did they get a checklist of how they did on each different thing, or?
I really don't know.
Because I know, like, when you take the 107 test here, you take it on the computer, of course, but then afterwards they click a button and you can go through question by question, and if it's the right answer, it's green. If it's a wrong answer, it's red, and then a little explanation at the bottom pops up so you can review it.
Okay. Oh, you went flying over icebergs yesterday? Newfound Drone? Ooh. I got about 50 bloody channels to bookmark to look at. I still haven't taken the time to look at them.
Oh, you must get them by the hundreds.
Yeah. Dang. Radar FPV, good morning. Hope all is good. Pet Rock, how you doing? That's going pretty good. Flight reviewers submits report to Transport Canada. TC then emails results and lets you pay for your advanced certification, $25. Yeah, that's what Paul's asking. How'd you do? Like, did you get an 85%, 90%, or what on your test? That's the, you know, what question? That was a flight review exam. You're just flying around, so. Yes, Pet Rock, it's been a long time, yeah. Okay. Oh, man. They don't give you results, just pass or fail. Oh. Okay. Oh, it always would be nice to know which ones you got right or wrong, you know what I mean? And percentage.
Yeah, I would. I would think it'd be nice to know, you know, especially an on-the-spot review where he might explain to you what he thought you did really well, what he thought you did okay, and what you thought you needed to work on a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's like the teacher grading your test but never telling you what was right or wrong, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Nanya, how you doing? Glad to see you, Nanya. Pet Rock Media is in the house. Guess Justin's having problems getting online. Speaking of the double.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys.
So you
Good morning,
did it.
Justin.
How are you guys doing?
Another day in paradise, and the ultimate car salesman is back, and he's got a smile on his face.
It's a guy looking for an S80 Volvo, but they're like non-existent that haven't had an accident. Low miles. Wants a 15 or a 16. Been looking for like 4 months. S80s are very hard to come by. They stopped making them.
Yep.
Volvo went to all hybrid engines and all their new stuff, so every make is a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
So you went for do the sunset video, Justin?
Yeah. Wife was
Spotter.
wanting to go outside. Yeah, she was wanting to go outside and go fly. And I was like, "You want to go fly?" And she's all, "Well, I just want to go outside." And I was like, "Well, we got sunset in about a half hour." And she's all, "Well, let's go out then, I guess." And I was like, "Okay." And I grabbed one battery and I was like, "Come on, let's go outside." So we went and flew that one battery, and she flew the first time, and she took it down around like this little desert area and brought it back. She was all scared. She's all, "Okay, I'm done." Like after she brought it back up over us, she was like, "Okay, I'm done." Her hands were shaking.
Right.
And then and I flew around the neighborhood and stuff and just kind of cruised up and down the roads and everything, you know, and just checking everything out. I was about 30 feet off the ground, cruising along on the sidewalks, going up just up over the trees and then coming back down, cruising along the sidewalks. And she's all, "That's really cool." And I was like, "Yeah, we're about 3,000 feet away right now." And she's all, "You're only 30 feet off the ground," it says. I'm like, "Yeah." connection on this thing's amazing. It was pretty cool. And then I came back and I was like, I guess I'll just do a live stream with this other battery because I have 2 batteries now instead of 1. And I just hopped on the live stream, stood out in front of my house on the Wi-Fi, and I think it does not go live. It does it as a live upload. So it pre-records it and then puts it on there, but it doesn't give a live chat. You know what I mean? It doesn't do any of that stuff. So, I really need to get these other subscribers because there's no other way to get it to work with the Autel app that I could figure out. Like I tried to use the ND recorder or DU recorder. I've tried I've tried all kinds of different apps, but it doesn't record what I'm seeing on my actual screen. It just records like my home screen. Like the app that's up for flying is above it where it can't record it or something. So, and it's because I'm on Android too. If I had an iPhone, it would be different. You know what I mean?
iOS,
I'm sure that iOS would work totally better. But right now I'm just I'm struggling to get to that 1,000 subs.
Did it actually let you do a live stream?
It lets me do like a recorded live stream. If I do one
live stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even when I do it from the computer, it does that to me. So really? I don't know what the hell. Yes, even from the computer, if I want to do a live, it says that it's going to be pre-recorded. I'm like, oh, huh.
Well, that's weird.
I got a finger for you, computer. I know it's me. I'm doing something wrong.
Hadley, if you link your controller back to your home computer and you stay in your yard and fly, wouldn't it then see the computer and not you and do a live stream?
See, that's what I don't understand. Somebody's gonna have to show me, maybe like walk me through this in like a chat or something. And
see, I don't do any live streams, so I don't know. But it would just seem to me you're not blocked as an individual from doing live streams from your home computer. So why couldn't you, in a technological world, link your controller and what it sees back to your computer, and then your computer puts it out on a live stream?
Yeah. That's what I've been thinking, that should be something that is possible. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I'm sure one of you guys in here can help me with this. It's all new to me, and learning curve all again.
Yep.
I've done
learning curve.
I find if I ever have any tech issues, I go to Big John there. He knows everything.
Yeah. I don't know everything. I've only streamed live from Facebook,
Same here. Facebook and Instagram for me. Yeah. That's the only places I've done a lot of live streams at. Roger can help me with this, I'm sure. Linking the computer to the controller, I'm going to have somebody else's help with, but I'm sure Roger can walk me through on how to get the live stream going, at least, with using Google Hangouts and everything.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah. I thought that they still let you do the live streams from your PC, from a mobile device.
Well, and that's the thing, is usually you have to put in your live code or whatever, right? Like I watched a video on how to do this, and it said something about doing a live code. And on my phone, when I'm connected to the transmitter, it doesn't give me that option. It just says go live, put in your information here, and boom, like it's going. And I'm like, that's not what I want. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's got an Evo that does live streams all the time from it, because it's pretty cool.
And Philly,
I don't know, man. I don't even consider it a toy anymore after all the stuff I've been able to do with the damn thing.
Philly Drone Life uses that app, and he gets it live stream. So
he uses, but he's using iOS though.
Yeah, he was using Android, which was easier, and he could read the chat. When he switched over to an iPad Mini, I think it was, he couldn't see the chat and stuff. He couldn't talk back. iOS is totally different.
That's the thing that I've not understood, is like he got it to work. Is it because my phone's newer? Is that the problem, you think?
I don't know.
So, probably just permissions in Android. Yours is Android, right?
Yeah, it's a Samsung S9 or 10.
Oh yeah, the new one that's out.
Yeah, it's
It
fancy.
should do it. You know, it should do it.
Hey, Mr. Crawley, how you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the Google Play Store and I'm gonna go searching for this app. It's called DU Recorder, right?
Yeah, it came up. I put it on my phone. I haven't used it yet, but in iOS, it's different from what he was showing on his because his was Android. Until he tried it on his iPad Mini, but an iPad, of course, is different from a regular iPhone. It's a whole different platform, believe it or not. So there's things that are different on it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. So they have this like screen recorder and all of these, and none of them say like DU recorder. There's like Samsung, Mobizen, and that's the part I think is what's got me confused because I normally would just click on the first one when I type in DU recorder. You know, you think it would pull up the right one first, and it didn't. And that might be my issue too.
Let me see if I know I have the app on here somewhere. I just haven't. I brought it up a couple of times and asked him if that was the one. He said, "Yep, that's it." And then just do a search.
Yeah, because there's so many different screen recorders in here. It's a crap ton.
Yep.
Oh my God. There's probably 40. Let's be conservative here. Oh, there's more. There's another page right here. Oh my God.
Maybe I didn't keep it on here. I swear it was right here.
So, Paul, those flights over your weekend, those are pretty amazing. That was pretty cool.
They were fun. But you know, the fun part is the flying. The time consuming is the editing. So,
yes, sir. I agree completely. Nobody disagrees with that.
You can fly it in minutes and edit it for hours.
Yep. And then sometimes you got to wait for the computer to do its thing, and then it takes hours to upload it if it's a big file. Oh God. Like I uploaded like a 13 gig video the other day, and it took a better part of 4.5 hours to upload it, and another 2 hours to process it on YouTube's end, and then another 12 hours for it to be even available to 4K.
Yeah.
Yes. 1080p comes up real quick because I always upload in 4K, and 1080p will come up within an hour or two of uploading it. So I'll release it then, but it'll still take some time. I've seen it take 24 hours before it'll actually show it in 4K for everyone to watch.
And not only that, is it locks your computer up. You can't go on to do something else unless you have another computer all set up with everything else. And
Yep. Yeah, that's why I edit from my laptop, and then I'll take all of that editing that I've done on the laptop and I'll put it onto the other computer, which is my desktop, which is crappy, but it'll process. I've got the same program on there, so I just take everything on the external hard drive, plug it in, open the file, the saved file, and then I'll render it into a video, and then I'll keep editing over here on another hard drive because my internal storage on my netbook or notebook or whatever this is, Samsung thing. It's only got like 128 gig hard drive in it, so I have to be conservative about what I use in it.
That's the one Mikey was using right there, and for some reason it's not on my phone anymore. But it looks like you have
so
premium one that's a pay one all of a sudden. You can use.
See, I don't mind paying for it if it's gonna work.
Yeah.
DU recorder. See, and it's not coming up when I search it in the Google Play. I don't see it anywhere here.
Let's see if I can find it on the PC.
Does it say who the company is that made it underneath that picture there? Because some of these will say like Video Show, Enjoy, Mobile, and then this one says Mobizen.
Can you
Oh,
see
it's too
that?
blurry. It's blurry.
Back-
It's very
back-
blurry.
Back just a little bit. Right there.
It doesn't say
All right.
anything. It just says
Yeah,
record and live stream.
Beijing. It's
Beijing somebody?
yeah. Oh, where did it go? Oh,
Hey guys, I'll be on a phone call for a little bit there, so sorry about that.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Roger. I was wondering why you're so quiet.
I'm on hold right now, so.
He's still working on his internet, I'll bet.
Mm.
No, that's after the live stream. I'll be phoning him up.
Oh, okay.
Did they run your fiber lines yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. They got everything going for it though, huh?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. They got all the boxes just to slap the line into. Just hopefully they don't have you down for days when they go to run them. That's the thing I'm worried about. Is he going to be down for a couple of days when they go to connect everything?
Usually they don't. They usually run parallel and pull the other one back afterwards. But you never know.
that should be it for your Android.
Can you drop a link for that in the chat here so I can just go right to it and bypass all this? A Raider put one in there, huh?
Yeah, he got one in there quick.
All right.
I'll put the same. I think it's the same one.
Oh, this is from Uptown. Okay.
Yeah, uptown. Yeah, same one.
Up to down, or whatever. Yeah. Is that the same one you're at, John?
Yep. Yeah, it's the same link. It looks like DU recorder, uptown.com Android.
I'm gonna have to save this link here. Go to it with my phone later. Thank you. And then I'll have to go in there and try to figure out how to use it. Learning curve, here we come. But it should be fun, right? I can actually see the chat on my phone.
Yeah, I saw Chad. I guess he did all the gratuity stuff came up, all that.
Okay, so I'm finishing my call now. I'm okay. Mr. Colley, I will try and check out your channel there later on. I'm gonna check out right now what's going on there.
Do you see what Brant said? Said that Roger, you have Bell. Their motto is "We're not happy until you're not happy."
It's messed up. It's probably truth too, though. Oh,
Scary truth.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I will say that in my phone today.
Yep.
Justin, I'd get a hold of Michael and see what he said.
Yeah, I will. I will.
He used it flawlessly. It was, bink, 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 but
Yeah.
a little different on Android. I mean, than my Apple. So
He's got many days of using and streaming and.
See how screwed up it is here for our internet. Okay, I do business with Bell Canada, and so does Brent. I'm sure of it and all that. But when you phone Bell Canada, now that's Canada, Bell Canada. It's the people in the Philippines that answer the phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Information.
Yeah. Happens to us too. And we get shipped to somewhere to talk to whoever. Yeah.
India over here. We get a lot of India.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
But it's always the Philippines. Always here. Every time I phone, they're in the Philippines. That's I find that really
Annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the stream going and everything, I'm 30 megabits down, 10 megabits up, 30.1 and 10.7.
Christ, that's a hell of a lot better than me.
And that's all the way to Los Angeles, though. That's like 10 hours away driving, or 8 hours, more along 8, maybe 10 to LA. And my latency is 22 milliseconds.
I can't even do my tests when I'm on live stream. Everything jams up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's right. Don't do it.
No. Kim's computer jams up upstairs. Mine jams up down here.
So it's kind of like a hybrid dial-up then, right there,
Yeah.
Roger?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You must have like a DSL then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, DSL like CenturyLink. CenturyLink runs DSL, right?
Yeah, all the companies except for the cable companies will run a DSL. Even the satellite companies that say, "Oh, we'll give you internet," most of those are DSL lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but it costs us so much on there, bloody dishes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't even think about it unless you're filthy rich. Because after so much data, it skyrockets.
Yeah.
Because they have a cap on it. It's just like your phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked into it for like doing the van life. What kind of internet would be best? And you know what we found is you need a home base somewhere where you can have internet, like a friend's house or something, somewhere where you can go do uploads at, over the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Until they get the 5G going here in the United States.
Oh God. So worried about that. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's running routers in their house with 5.8 gigahertz. So it's just 5G is a little different.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey, Roger and Justin and John, I've got to run out for a bit. And if I can, I'll pop back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Paul.
See you later.
Hey, you guys
See you later,
behave
Paul.
yourself till then.
Thank you for
Bye.
being here.
I'll try.
Bye, Paul.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll have to edit my little parade video there and put it up. I'll just put like a 30-second clip because it was the tiniest little parade you ever saw. Still shot an hour.
Well, it's more than we had. We didn't have no damn parade. Like I was looking for stuff to do yesterday morning. There was nothing. I couldn't believe it. There was we could go to the cemeteries and go see like the 21 gun salute, stuff like that. Play tap, like the military play taps at the funeral places or whatever cemeteries. And but there was no parade. There was no like in the streets celebration of any kind. And I don't know. I was kind of bummed. So my wife and I didn't go anywhere yesterday. Just stayed home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here
The start of
they don't do nothing here on Memorial Day here. I say they don't do nothing around here, but Montreal might do something, but not here. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to drive 45 minutes and hit the traffic in Montreal just going to see that there. No way. Not with all the damn construction they got going on there.
Yeah, I'm sure they had something going on in Phoenix, but that's an hour and 15 minutes for me, so I didn't want to do that drive.
Yeah.
And the traffic there, there's, I don't know, 8 million people in that city or something like that. So you can only imagine.
Long weekend, yeah.
You might as well spend the weekend there if you're going to go deal with all that. And most people are like, it's only an hour and a half from your house. And I'm like, yeah, to get to the city. But once we're in the city, I'm at the mercy of the traffic jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here they got one major bridge that's closed down to go into Montreal. So
Oh, yeah.
they just rebuilt a brand new bridge. It's going to be opening up this week, I think.
How much is it for the premium for this D recorder here?
Let's see what it is on Apple.
You're in the mid-90s over there? Oh, lucky, Raymond. Yeah, it's doing the same weather here in Nunya, 46 degrees. That's why I got my sweater on in the house today.
I'm going right to they have their channel. D Recorder has their own channel on YouTube. 572,000 subscribers. I will subscribe. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I mean, it's pretty smart. Oh yeah, they're showing you. There's so many videos on how to use it up until 4 months ago. Yeah. It's been around for over a year, 2 years. Wow, 2 years ago they came out with it first. It's almost shocking. I got headphones in. It's like in stereo in my head. It's crazy.
The bells.
I know. Talking about Bell Canada, right? I called the wrong guy back.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to sell that car. And he's right about that Volvo situation with them being pretty rare now without an accident and all that stuff. Most of the people that have those S80s are hanging on to them because they're going to be valuable.
Yeah.
Some of them old Volvos, man, are worth a crap ton of money. You'd never, ever think it. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Thanks for all the comments earlier, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if I got back to you on all of them, but I tried.
Seth Rocky listening on Sunday was doing 75 here, and next day was doing 32. You know, last night it went down to 30. Last night.
That's give you pneumonia weather right there. Fluctuation.
Yeah.
One day, like if you worked outside, think of that. Being outside, it's cool the day before. You go outside, it's hotter than crap, dying heat, and then the next day it's cold. You know, that weekend you're going to be sick with the flu.
Oh, Kim cut the lawn yesterday with the tractor, and he had his coat on. Cut the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
That's how cold it was yesterday.
That's crazy. Well, it was actually cold here last night when I was doing the sunset flight. Like the sun was up, it was pretty warm when I was doing the first battery, and then the sun just kind of plummets after that point, and it was weird. I don't know. To me it was strange because all of a sudden there was cold breeze, and it had been warm breeze all day, and then all of a sudden it was a cold breeze. And Summer's looking at her phone. She's all, it's 56 degrees. It is cold out here. And I'm all, 56 degrees? What? She's all, yeah, it's 56. I didn't even notice it went down from like 70 something to 50s.
Summer in California, you said you got snow? Was it? I saw on the weather on the news yesterday.
Yeah, it happens. It happens in the States here, all kinds. We get rain, snow in the middle of the summertime. Yeah. Like I know it happens in Colorado. I've seen snow dump in Colorado. I think it was June.
Yeah.
Late June. Yeah. That's probably like that there too, isn't it?
Well,
for you, Roger, every once in a while?
We've gotten storm on Mother's Day once a couple of years back. That was about the latest we got the snow. But
wow.
we do go to deep frost there, deep freeze there at nighttime sometimes, though, after that.
Yeah, and that's miserable.
We get freezing weather. Frost is up to about the 24th of June. Because when I used to work for the town, I used to plant the flowers and all that for the town.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep on telling my boss, we do not plant the flowers before 24th of June because they'll freeze. And we used to buy about $7,000 worth of flowers, right, for the town.
Oh, yeah. You can't waste any of that.
Hard-headed bastard. Go plant them. Go plant them. Okay. We went and planted them. What happened? 2 days later, they all froze. Had to get in there $7,000 worth of flowers. So.
Ignorance. Ignorance is not a way to live your life. Just saying. There's certain things you should be stubborn on and certain things you shouldn't be.
Because I was planting that. I worked for the town for about 16 years. So, you know, I mean, I knew what I was doing and I knew the weather pattern. And
yeah, you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy that, well, I mean, people will be the way they are, you know. Can't change them.
Yeah. It's like all the people that planted their flowers this week, if they already planted them, they're frozen by now because we had a deep freeze last night. We had a deep freeze 2 nights ago.
Oh, yeah. So, Yep, that's it. They're frozen. It's one of those, good job, guys. You planted a little early, you know. Well, and that's the way it is for anything. If you're planting, and I don't know, my grandfather and my grandmother ran the farm, and we had a couple of hands that planted, and I don't remember exactly when planting season was, but I know some of the plants we started in the like shed thing that we had on the side of the house that had like it might have been like a greenhouse thing, but there was only a couple of windows in it, but they would plant they would start a lot of plants around right after the first of the year, and they would start them in little pots and grow them until they got to a certain age, 6 months old, and then they would take them outside and put them in the ground then. I mean, even with the pot plants, they did that,
Yeah.
And you grow them from seed from like right after the first of the year, right after Christmas. I remember it was always after Christmas that we'd start doing all that crap. And yeah, it's just what you do. You don't take it outside until it's the right time.
That's
You
right.
grow it indoors. Yeah. Anyways, and we weren't even in near as cold of a climate as you guys there. Oregon's pretty nice. It just rains all the time.
And too much rain
I'm
is no good either.
Yeah. But to have all that greenery, you gotta have that rain.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if John's selling a car. So curious. Leaves us with mystery. Whoop whoop. Nanya, what's up, man?
Crap. I go to my doctor's stuff, I hate that.
Must be
Yeah, go get it.
interruption day today.
Yeah. Was it a good interruption?
Hey.
That one was for solar panels.
Oh, they're selling you solar panels?
Well, in my town, they would never let you sell electricity back. They just last Monday started doing it. So we got these solar companies here, but my building, 11,000 square feet on the top, gets sun from sunrise to sunset the way it's facing. So everyone's stopping in, but I'm not gonna rent solar panels from someone. That's insane.
No, just buy them yourself. Buy them yourself and wait for the return from the savings of electricity.
We just couldn't do anything with them before because Westfield wouldn't allow you to sell the power back to them or even connect them to their grid. So
Tesla wall, man.
I looked into that too, and when I was doing this in 2011, that wasn't even. It was a concept. And that was it.
Yeah.
But he sells the Tesla walls and everything, but
you can build your own Tesla wall.
Yeah.
Just a ton of 18650s.
The only thing that gets me here is I have 3-phase power, so it's a little different.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I didn't mean to interrupt anything. I jumped back in.
No, that's all good. Roger was blowing his nose.
My morning ritual.
Yeah.
I think everybody goes through that.
Oh, yeah.
And I just had my air compressors serviced a couple months back, and I went in the back room while I was over there, and I hear a little noise and some water dripping out of the bottom of one of the tanks. So they sounded the tanks too, so that's got me a little perturbed. I got to call them today. So one of the tanks has a pinhole in the bottom of it.
Oh, lovely. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Just sucks.
Yeah. Have you been draining them every night?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You drain them every night?
Drains on all of them except for one, and then we do that one all the time. I even have air dryers on the compressors. So
so don't ruin their equipment, their gear. Yeah.
But
you got a lot of moisture in the air there.
No, in the summers, yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It might be 90, but it's 90% humidity. You could cut the air here in New England. It's amazing. And we just started to get some days like that.
Yeah. Yeah. How old's your pumps on your tanks?
All of them were updated in 2011.
Okay.
But I have to service every 6 months. I used to do it myself, but now since the fire, I get charged by the state to have those. They call them vessels.
Mm-hmm.
So now all of a sudden they come in and inspect them every 6 months, and you have to have a licensed person servicing them.
Oh, gotcha.
I have an air compressor company called Air Compressor Engineering that's only a few miles away from me, and they cut me a big deal. It's no big deal. It's like $100 every 6 months.
Oh, God.
Nothing.
That's nothing.
I supply them with all the oils, so it's just
They're just draining and refilling. I mean,
signs off on the tag with his number, and then the state inspector comes in and charges me $100 a vessel. And I actually have 4 of them because they include my boiler for the floor heat as a vessel.
Yeah,
so.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything with a fire that could go,
Boom.
they make a big deal about. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I have,
especially with the chemicals that you guys have around there that could create a very high temperature fire.
It did. I had
you had a fire?
2011. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're referring to everything as 2011. I did not know that, John.
October of 2011 here, there was a freak snowstorm 2 days before Halloween. We got 2 feet of snow.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, I only used to do all high-end cars, like high-end stuff, Mercedes, BMWs. I had like 4 X5s inside the shop, a year old. I had like $1.2 million in inventory. Put them all inside the shop because we're going to get snow. And I had some new Mini Coopers, or they weren't that new. They were 2000s. I had one that was a 2007. I had a 2008, and then 3 of them were 2010s. And the 2007 decided to explode while it was in there. Caught everything on video. Of course, they confiscated my video. But because I had battery backups on everything, and I kept coming down here throughout. Once we lost power out here for 3 weeks. That's how bad the storm was. It destroyed everything out here. And so during this freak snowstorm, we made it down here to the shop. I have a generator at my house, and I kept charging the battery backups. I took them all off of the main computers that are downstairs and put them all up onto the surveillance system I have, and just kept rotating them, and sure as shit, the temperature spiked, and they had a problem with those 07 Mini Coopers, that the water pump, they have an electric water pump, and the way that the circuit board was, and if you ever took apart a German car, they have that electrical tape that's actually cloth. It's cotton impregnated with what the hell? It's impregnated.
Like a resin.
Yeah, it's made out of fireproof, but it smolders, so that things sat on top of the carbon. It's carbon, and it sat on top of that, and the relay inside at certain temperatures would come on. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I know exactly where he's going with that. I've never heard of him having temperature issues though on the Mini Coupes, but it's crazy. Crazy, and that's the reason his fire started.
Hey, what's David? How you doing? Drone review man of all drones. Very happy to see you here this morning.
Yes,
this guy's a lot, man. Drone review man of all drones. He works a hell of a lot.
See you guys.
Oh, are you out of here?
No, not me. Those guys. So if you want me to continue,
keep telling us. Yeah, no, I'm just like totally so the Mini Cooper started the fire.
Oh yeah, once it smoldered into the dash, and in the dash it has these little.
So the relay arced in there, or just it
overheats because the water pump stay on and not shut off, and it starts that harness smoldering. But once it gets
the car's off, you're telling me, and it's sitting in the garage. Keys are not in the ignition. And this is a recall that they had on those cars?
This fire started a 90,000 car recall. Yep, because I didn't owe any money on anything. And everyone else, if you Google 2007 Mini Cooper, you know, fire, you'll see them burning in parking lots and everything. they had this investigator come down from the next day, come down from New Hampshire, who was investigating the garage, and it caught on fire and burnt the house. But of course, the guy was late on the payments on the house, late on the payments on the Mini Cooper, and BMW, who makes it,
Yeah, I know.
you know, oh, they're just all, you know, they got a team of lawyers, and they go all over these fires, and they say, oh no, you must have started it, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Well, the investigator comes down and he's showing us pictures, and he had already taken pictures of the car inside, and I thought he was showing pictures of the car that was inside the shop. They were the cars that were inside the garage. They just came back from New Hampshire. The burn pattern on the side, the car looked identical the way it burnt and caught on fire. And I had another one of those cars, just a couple of months newer, which made it into an 08, that was set up identical with the 2007 stuff. So they confiscated that car and the burnt car, took it back to this guy's place, and he investigated it and found out what really caused the fire. And that's what it was. When the fire got into, when it smoldered into the dash, the key on that was they have little tiny threads of magnesium inside the dashboard. And I don't know
What the? Why
ever,
would anyone do that?
anyone ever played with magnesium chips when they were a kid.
It don't stop burning. It don't go out.
You have to foam.
No.
Yeah, they foam this thing. They fill the entire inside of the shop, and this one half would foam from the airport. They finally called the airport in because they couldn't put the fire out. They couldn't get the doors open, but that was their own issue. Because the doors I had on there, if there's power, it would always keep the doors shut. But there was no power in the building, and I told them, put a big bar under it. They weigh, you know, like 15 pounds, the old doors that I had on there. They were almost 8 inches thick with insulation and boards and metal inside. So they finally, when I got there, here, they finally got a door open, but that was after they tried cutting every single door and broke their saw blades, cut a hole in the roof.
Doing what they can, man. Yeah. Trying.
And then I was telling them, and they have plans of the building, and back then I had 2 pits for alignment, and they're 8 feet deep, and we had a BMW parked on one of them. And the floor now looks like glass because everything's filled with water and the foam's dissipating, and it's just totally flat. And I'm telling them, don't walk around that thing. There's a fence around that. I had a fence around it. I said, there's a drop off there. No sooner do I say that, one of the fire guys walks in there, walks in front of that thing, and disappears.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
He's still out to this day. He hurt his back or something.
Oh, I bet. I bet that probably hurt because he's got all that gear on in water. You fall like a rock. You're not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah.
And any sort of industrial fire is nasty, and it's commercial fire. Yeah. You have an industrial situation going on there at that point.
It was wild. Inside there was, I had brand new smart cars I had bought from a dealer that was moving, and they couldn't bring their cars. They had a certificate of origins. They had no miles on them. They actually melted to the floor. But then there was an area where I had a Snap-on flag in one corner, not even any soot on it. Didn't even get touched, but it melted one of my waste oil furnaces. It actually melted the waste oil furnace and bent it so it leaned forward. It was just weird how fires do that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. And then that's the Snap-on. That's the sign right there. Yeah. That do you still have it?
I don't have it. They ripped everything out of the building. I wanted to save stuff, but they took
They wouldn't let you, huh?
I might have pictures of that. I have everything on 2 phones that I used to have BlackBerry phones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have 2 phones filled with them, and I just never took the video off. I should do that too and put that on my site.
Life experiences, right? Jesus.
So it was from October 2011, and we finally settled with BMW in December of 17. I didn't make any money or anything. I actually lost money on the whole deal. That's a whole nother story about a builder I hired.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, that's there's a lot of problem with builders here in Arizona and contractors, and
he lives out that way now.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
Any shady person ends up here in Arizona for some reason doing that stuff.
He's actually out of
I've
Vegas.
heard of horrible experiences from people having houses built. Like they own the property, you know, they got the property inherited, you know, they had power put out, septic put in, all that stuff that they needed to be out in the boonies, you know, have pump house, everything put in well. And then they have a builder come out that's contracted, and guess what he does? Runs off with the first installment of the money and doesn't do anything. Like, are you kidding me? Like they pay him the $100,000 to get the job started, and then he just takes off.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I wouldn't give my life up for $100,000. You don't know who you're ripping off out there, man.
That's
You might
right.
be a gangster, you know what I mean? You don't know. They may look like you and me. They're just a bad person that you just ripped off.
Yeah.
Can I share the thing on the BMW recall?
Yeah, sure.
Let me see if I can do this without creating too much havoc. I don't know if it's going to
Beautiful
show.
Addiction, huh? What? Is this a new song that just came out?
He's showing something in there. Oh yeah, it's smoldering. He caught it before it actually burst into flames, but there's other ones.
Oh, he caught it before it went up, huh?
Yeah.
Right in the process of it doing it.
Yep.
That is lucky. Yep. Right there.
Yep. That was it.
I'll be a son of a gun. You got to be kidding me.
That's in 2012, this 89,000 Mini Coopers. And that was because of my fire.
I wonder how many people lost their lives because of that.
Supposedly none, but
yeah, come on. Smoke inhalation, damage to their bodies.
Yep.
Life being shortened. Yeah.
There's one right in the parking lot. Burning up.
Yeah.
They had the keys out of it. Boom.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. And the insurance company probably thought it was they did it at first, you know.
They always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
always think that you're the bad person, you know. Until proven you're guilty until proven innocent. What are you talking about?
I haven't researched this in years. I just stay away from it.
Yeah, I bet it brings in some hard feelings.
It's different, yeah. Stop sharing.
There we go.
They used to have an article about the fire here. I haven't even searched for that in years.
Mr. Crawley, I had a Buick Regal. Check what Mr. Crawley wrote for you there, John.
Well, I didn't see. I had a Buick Regal GS. Driving. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. They do. They boom. Once they start on fire, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Brake fluid. Oh my God, that stuff.
Yep.
That burns hot. Or power steering fluid. That's another one that'll burn like crazy, like Honda power steering fluid. Oh man. Yeah, we had a recall on Honda Accords and any V6s back when I was working for them. There was so many cars that came in because of power steering hose leak, and it was goes right over the exhaust manifold on the, right there where the head is, and we're having to rerun it, and it's got a piece of heat barrier on it and everything when we're running the new ones in, And we get a couple of them that come pulling in. They're like, "Can you fix it?" Well, it's burnt. The car's burnt. Like the whole front of the car's burnt. How am I supposed to fix this? But they're, the customer's just being a jokester. He's like, "Yeah, this is a part of the recall, and mine caught on fire." And I remember the customers didn't get their cars replaced. They just got the insurance from their insurance company. It's not like the dealer, the manufacturer gives you a new car. And here, we'll pay off whatever you owe, if you owe on the car, kind of deal.
Yep.
Not good. Not good for somebody that maybe your credit went down since you bought that car, or you don't have the money down to put on it that you did before, and the payments are going to be more now. I don't know. It's just, it puts people in a shitty situation.
Yes.
That was an intense enter there, sir. Well, let's get off of the bad times. Work through that and look at you now. Got yourself your business going. Everything's going good. You're not dealing with high end. You're not dealing with high end stuff anymore. Having snobby customers complain.
I do a lot of pre-buys for Land Cruisers and Porsches and Mercedes, but I get money up front. I buy them. They come in and they go out. They don't stay around here anymore.
Mm-mm.
I don't make a lot of money doing that. They're just it's like,
man, got to keep the money revolving though.
Yeah,
if you can.
I buy them all I only buy them if they're under factory warranty still, so I don't have to make huge profit because they're not going to come back to me.
Yeah.
They're done,
Yeah, that's well, and sitting on something that's $60,000-$70,000 isn't exactly
right?
an ideal thing to be doing.
I'm already biting my fingernails on this truck I bought, this Denali. I bought a 17 Denali with 21K on it.
Oh, that's a big ticket right there, man. That's what are you selling for? 50?
44 and change.
44 and
change. Like $82,000.
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
Yeah. It's
what did you say?
It was $82,000 brand new, that truck.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I was like, wait, it's worth $82,000? Holy shit! It's got armor.
It was when it was new.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
that's what I keep telling Summer. Like, if I go buy, because if we get something else, I'm gonna buy something used. I'm not buying any more new shit. I'm going to the auction.
Yep.
Walking in there with money and just buying it. Not doing these payments no more. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah. Me nuts.
I thought it was a new truck you had there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I've got a car that's on its last leg. My little hatchback wagon thing, the Mazda 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs another owner. I need a different car. Well, it's at 140,000, so I got to do the power steering rack's got to come out because it's got play. There's a bunch of shit I got to fix on it. It's starting to shake on the freeway, at 75. So, and I just put new tires on it, so I know it's not the tires. So,
my Montana's 191 kilometers. I don't know
Let's see what that. I don't know either. Let's go take a look here.
191,000 kilometers.
Boy, I am just getting notifications everywhere today.
118,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
And it's still going very good.
So my Mazda has about 225,000 kilometers on it.
No.
Just about. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, the only reason I need to replace it is because of all the highway driving. Yeah. Quite a bit of driving on the highway. I got to get something a little newer that's not going to, because once something starts nickel and diming you, I'm a mechanic. I know what's going on. It's going to keep going until I get through all the bushings, everything, ball joints, control arms.
You guys have.
I did the suspension already in it. I did all the struts and shocks and shit.
Do you have the state inspections out there?
No, we just have emissions. Yeah, we don't have we don't have inspections because we don't have rust. We don't have salt on the roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Anthony Benson. Yeah, Paul was on earlier this morning. He's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I had texted him that back too. I said he was on this morning. He's around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys were. I was on my phone, so those guys were having a blast yesterday. I was gonna touch that with a 30-foot pole, boy. I tell you. I didn't even realize she had sent me too, but I'm like, nope, busy.
Were they drinking?
No,
But I don't think they really were.
Paul was imitating. He was drinking, but he wasn't. But,
Yeah, I didn't think he was.
No, he doesn't drink. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob,
I had 3 beers yesterday. Last night after I had my my flight. Got done with that little live stream at sunset, and I went in the house and I had 3 heffies. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Fell asleep on the couch. Obviously, I don't drink. 3 beers, and I was like this, snoring on the couch. I woke up at like midnight, my neck all kinked, and my wife was sick, puking.
Oh,
She was
no.
puking like all night. Yeah, I think I just heard her in there puking again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
By some bad food.
I don't know. God, I hope not. That means I might get sick because we eat the same thing. Does that mean mine's coming later?
I know around here a couple of people that I know have got this stomach virus going around, but there's also now there's measles running around here. It's terrible.
Uh-huh.
We just had another report of measles in 2 towns over from me. Like, Jesus.
We've got like hundreds of reports of them here in Tucson. It happens all the time.
I was going to say that, Ralph's trucking. I was going to say that, but.
Yeah, you never know, man. She could be pregnant. She did just have her period, though. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll find out later. I'll make her pee on a stick. Yeah. Go pee on a stick and go throw it in the pond, see if it floats. And that's the old wise tale. I know that's horrible. Now, if she is pregnant, I'm gonna be scared for my child because of me being the dad. Oh God. I'll be a good dad, but I'll just be another damn learning curve for me.
Hey, what's fun?
And we did the whole try to have kids years ago. It didn't happen, so spent a lot of money trying to have kids and just give up. If it happens now, I'm gonna be shocked. I guess you got to do good to get good, right?
Mr. Crawley.
Hello, John. I gotta hit the road. I'll catch up with all you guys later.
Okay, John.
Okay, John. Take care, man.
Later.
Today, John.
What was that, Roger?
I'm closing down at noon today.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 11:05. All right, very good. You guys all take care.
See you later, John.
Yep, talk to you later. Bye.
If I didn't have my doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock, I would stay on, but I got doctor.
Yeah, you got to go to the doctor, man. Go to the doctor. Yeah. You got to eat and make sure you're all ready to go see him or her.
It's him. His name is Dr. Q.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
John Q.
He's my. He sounds like the guy from Star Trek.
Oh, really?
No, but yeah, he's a heart doctor for the heart. So
Okay.
I go and see him every 6 months.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got my Evo just sitting here. Batteries are all charged. I just got to put the batteries back on it. I love this thing. So small.
Yeah.
Little tiny thing. Yeah, it's crazy how small this thing is when it folds up. Actually happy with that. The new one anyways. The other one I was not happy with. This one though has been working great. I haven't had it does 45 miles an hour in all directions. In ludicrous mode, it'll do 22 in normal mode or 32. Video seems pretty solid with it. Yeah, I think just getting a bad transmitter, is the only crappy thing. And then I was looking for accessories for it, and I found for the transmitter there is a tablet holder that the transmitter basically sits into. So like the tablet holder, everything, it sits down on the table, just sits flat. And you put the transmitter down into it and you plug into the mount.
Yeah.
And you can put like this guy was flying with one of the big tablets, the iPads, the huge, like a full-size iPad. And he's just sitting there flying with it, and it's got a lanyard that connects to the holder for the tablet and everything. And it was all perfectly balanced. It was cool. And it was like, I think it was like $50 for the mount. But yeah, I for $50 and it holds a huge tablet like that, I'm definitely interested in getting that because I was looking for to hold a tablet like even on the DJIs. The same company makes the mount for a DJI and it's $80.
Oh.
I was like, oh God. It's $80 for that one, and it's $50 for the Autel. I'll stick with my Autel. It's cheap. Save a little bit of cash, right, Roger?
Yeah. Well, I'm sticking with my Spark. I'm not buying anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually you might want something different, and there'll be a whole bunch of new stuff out then, Use what you got, and I don't know. I like my racing or my freestyle drones that I use, my Source One frames. I'm gonna fly those until I'm done flying them, and I want to build something else, or it's time to rebuild because they're all busted and disgusted. It happens after about a year of flying them.
Oh,
If you fly them hard, yeah, it's time to rebuild because. I mean, I could redo the windings and stuff on the motors and all that crap, but I'd rather not. I'd just rather set it off to the side, save it for another rainy day, or build it, take parts off of each of them, build one and send it to somebody or something. You know me, repurpose and pass it on.
Yeah. Have a great day, Roger. Luck of the best. Okay, Nanya. Have a good one. Thank you all so much for coming in, Nanya.
Yeah, I'm actually going to probably hop off of here sooner, Roger, because I probably should go check on my wife, make sure she's all right, and see if I need to go get her some Pedialyte or something, because she has been puking all night.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here, so about time to start checking on her. I tried to stay away. I was like, oh my God. Check on her every time she's in there throwing up, make sure she's not passing out from it. I've seen somebody pass out from puking before. So,
yeah.
And there was no alcohol involved. So
that's it.
It's food or pregnant.
Yeah.
Maybe she's pregnant. You never know.
Or it could be
God, God help me.
A liver attack. You never know. A liver attack is your liver just didn't accept what you ate. That's all.
Really? Okay. Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
I'll go check on her and see what's going on. I might hop back on here, but I'm going to take off for now.
Okay. See you later.
See you guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye. So, everybody. So, Mr. Crowley did a lot of flying. I seen you posted 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, I think. 3 or 4. I'll have to check them out. Everybody make sure you got everybody's channels hooked up because YouTube's been unsupporting people. Yeah, you did a lot of flying. Hello, Mr. Crowley. I sent you a link in case you wanted to come in if you got time. Was blind. Not so bad this morning there. Was blind yet. A little bit cool outdoors today. Ricky Dobbs in the house. Good morning, Ricky.
What's happening, Roger? How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
I don't have the chat. Oh, hold on. I got to set off the chat. No matter what, I always forget to do that. I tell you, I'm like hurting today.
Yeah.
I don't know why so bad.
You did a lot of walking yesterday?
Yeah, I think it had to do with the walking because we went down to this. My wife's family has a summer home down on the Cape, and it's right over the ocean, like 100-foot drop down to the beach.
Oh, okay.
And I did a lot of walking out there, and I flew a lot. I mean, I flew that morning, I flew that afternoon, I flew the day before. I probably went through on the racing drone like 12, at least 12 packs on the racing drone, and on the Mavic, I went through all 5 on the Mavic battery packs.
Wow.
So I got a lot of good videos too. All ones that I've been wanting to do because I haven't been down to the Cape in a while. So we went down there, we go sit with them, have a little cookout. You know, it was a good time.
Ah, good. Well, at least you enjoyed yourself, my friend.
Oh, it was awesome. It was just awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got your flying in, so now you're gonna have a lot of editing to do now.
Yeah, I don't really edit. I just throw music in with it. I don't know. That's one of the things I've never picked up on is the editing part. I have an editing program, but I don't understand it. I haven't put the time into it. Every time I get on it, I say, forget it. I'm just going to put music on it.
Oh, Michael Benny, that was fast. Yeah.
I have this.
It's like us here. I don't edit at all. I just put raw footage up. That's it with the music.
I have this video I wanted to do was my first flips with my racing drone.
Okay.
But the drone lands behind me, and all you see is my crack when I'm sitting down. And I'm like, I want to post it because it's my very first flips I did in acro, like without any problem, without crashing. And then I saw that, and I'm like, really? And I can't make it go away. It's terrible, you know, torture.
Was blind says, does it give you lots of warning before your battery stops? If you're all over the ocean, do you have the time to get back? Some people don't have time to get back. Was blind.
Yeah, that's if they go out too far. I went out over a mile, and I brought it back with no problem. Had plenty of battery left, but I just figured a mile, because a mile with my antenna it's like nothing, and I don't have any interruption.
Okay.
So I went out checked out some boats.
Yeah, a lot of people push their batteries to the limits.
Yeah, I don't. I'm too paranoid of losing the drone.
That's it, you know?
And if there's anything out over a mile, do I really need to videotape it? You know, it's like, you know, it's just not worth the chance for me.
I saw a
But I
video.
did have a hawk circle in me.
I saw a video this morning. Guy flew over the ocean, went to one little island, and was coming back, and he just got it back in time, and it was starting to land into. It was starting to go down. And he was over the ocean still, and he.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did. He pushed it more so he can get it onto the land, and he gets up to the land, hits a post, poof, down on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got damaged on his drone or not there, but
I've seen that a couple of times, or like 100 feet before they get to the person, it drops down. You know what I mean? There's no control.
There you go. Yeah.
I got hung up in a wind. It was the first week I got my drone. I flew it out. I was over 3 miles away, just testing how far I could go in my neighborhood. And all of a sudden, the wind was like, you could see the wind moving the camera. And I'm like, wow, this is pretty strong. And I couldn't get it going any direction. It kept saying landing, landing. I'm like, why is it landing? And I looked, I had the alarm shut off for the battery. And it was only like so much battery left. So I started flying it home. And it's saying low batteries, you're at 1% battery. And I'm like, God, let me get this home, please. And I'm like trying to get it home. And all of a sudden I see it and it starts landing. And I'm like, thank God, man. That was like right there. There was like no life left in that battery at all. It just was coming down. No one was stopping it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, you know, it's scary when you get to that. But did you have problems with your battery after that, seeing you drained it out so much?
No, I put it right on the charger. It was fine. As far as I know.
You're lucky.
Now I had a couple of I bought Ovonics batteries, 4S batteries, 100 C burst, and for my racing drone. I got 2 of them for $30, which is a good deal. Yeah. And I figured I would try them. I never tried them. I tried them. One battery went dead after the first use. Okay. And the second battery, I threw it in this weekend, and I flew it out, and all of a sudden, my buzzer went off. I'm like, the battery just went dead so quick. Stay away from the Ovonics.
Yeah. Hey, Val, good
morning.
Hello, Val.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How's Rory this morning?
Where is he?
Oh, baby. Look at him.
Yeah, that's him.
He's going, come on, Dad, let's go fly.
See how he lays down?
Yeah. He's cute.
He puts his legs behind him, stretches out, kicks back.
Hey, Michael Bannon. Ricky Dev. Buzzblind, how you doing this morning? Nomadic Bike. And Justin's in the house. Drone Evolution. How's everyone this morning?
Doing good.
I won't ever fly over a puddle.
Huh?
No, somebody wrote, I won't fly over a puddle.
Somebody's phone.
Huh?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
We don't ever get calls on the house phone except telemarketing. I called up the cable company. I said, we want to cancel the house phone because nobody uses it. Everyone in here has cell phones. So there's no reason to have the house phone. No one answers it, as you can tell, either. So they're like, okay, and they canceled it. And my cable bill went up $50 or $35.
Huh.
Yeah.
Really?
How can you get rid of it? They're like, well, because you're no longer a package plan. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm forced to have the phone that I don't want, or else I have to pay more. And she's like, yeah, basically.
There you go. They got it all worked out for you.
They can't throw a car in, you know?
Hey, Geeksvania, how you doing? Stefanaki.
I
Sorry to
have
hear
not
that,
had a
Michael.
house phone in like 15 years.
I don't have one.
It's not by choice, Michael. We thought it would be a good thing. Oh, hey, if somebody has an emergency, they can always call into the house phone, and because it was part of the package plan, and we don't even answer it. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. My kids don't even answer the cell phones unless they need something from you.
Right? And then you get the emergency 911 call. Yeah.
Kim, you got to have a cell phone. Even my granddaughter has a cell phone.
Oh,
No,
does she?
The only cell phone? No, he doesn't have a cell phone. I'm the one that has it. He has a home phone, landline.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
show up that then.
I don't see any reason to have a home phone if my cell phone is working. If I didn't have one. Hey, Radar FPV, how you doing?
Yeah, well, so I have a landline because when I leave, Kim has no phone if I take one out.
Can you
So
turn off the fan?
he has a landline.
Radar, if you get that with your cable plan, the house phone, it's going to cost you more for cable without the house phone.
Why nobody phones me? Oh, I'm going to have my tear away.
I would call you. What am I going to do today? I'm going to call Kim. Oh, he's got no phone. Forget him on.
Yeah.
My mother called me once, rest her soul. No, I won't shut up now. Now you're instigating me to talk more. In 1972, I got a phone call, and then in 75, I got another phone call.
Put your number out there. Someone will call you.
Kim, get a phone, and I will call you.
Yeah, Kim likes calls late at night, so if you can manage to make him around 2 or 3, that's when he's up.
If I hear the phone ring at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll shoot whoever phones.
Oops. So maybe don't do
dying.
Hey, Blizzard. Just start calling.
I get a 2 o'clock in the morning call. It's like, oh my God, what happened?
Right, something went terribly wrong. Yeah. I always worry about the late night calls. It's either that or someone breathing heavy on my phone. I'm like,
yeah, that I don't mind. I tend to join in with them. Like, and I'm like, ooh, yeah.
Hey, Eco VP.
Hey, Centroid's in the house.
I'm back.
Hey, Centroid. How you doing?
I saw you were on, Val. I had to come in and make sure you were okay after yesterday's stream. I wasn't sure. I was a little worried about you.
I could not believe.
I still think it's a kind of a figment of my imagination. That was very surrealistic, and I never ever want to see Paul lift his shirt again.
It was scary.
Yeah. It's,
oh my God.
These are the sights that can never be unseen. Hey, Mr. Crowley, how you doing?
Got Paul's man boobs in my mind.
I know. I'm sorry to bring
Why
that
would you do that,
man? Hey, Eagle.
Yeah,
right. Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Between the therapy doll, and the funky chicken.
Oh Lord, and he wasn't saying funky either. Let's be honest. He kept leaving the N out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he realized it, but he kept leaving the N out. And like, poor Val's going to have to put that parental disclaimer on the front of her video now.
Yeah, the first thing I got was it couldn't be monetized.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Why not? So I had to have them go ahead and review it because I thought if I had to see it, so do they.
Yeah, well, I don't ever want to see it again. I think you should just remove it. It's in your best interest, Val. I'm sorry, with all due respect.
Centroid, is that the beast behind you?
The beast. What beast?
The drone.
Actually, I've got two of them here. This is the one that I flew yesterday. This was the second build. That one.
Nice, man.
And then
What frame did you use?
Frame. You want me to know that? I don't know the name of the frame. It cost me $40. That's all I know.
Was it a Martian frame?
No, it's not a Martian frame. That I can tell you. I can look it up. It's from.
No, I was just curious.
Yeah, it's not a Martian frame. It's a pretty standard, top mount. And then this is the first. This is the other one that This is my build number one that I. It's got a cracked arm, and it's got. I didn't realize that I really crashed it pretty good going through a gazebo, and realized that not only did I crack the frame, which I've glued temporarily while I wait for the new one, but the motor is bent to all hell, which is why I'm getting a lot of jello in my video. I'm suspecting, but it's still running. I can still fly it, and I will till I get the new frame.
Oh my god!
Everyone likes Jello.
What's that?
Everyone likes Jello.
Yeah, right.
That was a commercial a long time ago.
Yes, was blind. It was the funky plucking chicken.
But I gotta say, I like the first build better. Maybe it's just because I that's what I learned on. I feel more comfortable. At first, I thought I liked the other one, but I still like flying the first one more. I don't know why. It just seems more agile. I don't know. Maybe it's the center of gravity with the battery underneath it. I don't know. Can't land it worth the damn. Top mounts are easier to land.
Now that Centroid's back, I'm gonna go make another coffee.
Oh, gee, thanks,
he was
Roger.
afraid to leave me and Mr. Crowley alone.
Well, I have all faith in Sean here to keep things under wraps. He's got a.
Oh yeah.
Well, after what I saw yesterday, I have more faith in him.
I told him no more.
I did 12 packs, not one crash in acro, and I did flips and rolls.
Nice.
Oh wow!
I wish I could say
and
that.
I have it on tape. Nice. Recorded. I say on tape. Recorded.
Michael Fanny says, I put my favorite plane in a tree a couple of days ago, and the tree won't give it back.
I hate that. I did tree land, but that's not a crash. I tree landed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so yeah, I just can't stay away from the trees. I just love flying through trees.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, I got a tree land.
I've had a couple. Thank God the pole I bought is long enough for the tree landings I've made. Although a couple of those trees yesterday, I flew over them. If I'd hit up there, I would have needed a fire truck to get to them.
If you ever what you do, you tie a wrench to a rope.
Okay.
And like a heavy size wrench, and throw that up over the tree where the drone is, and then let it fall over. And then pull it a few times.
Oh, so basically get hold of the branch and then shake the.
Yep, you just shake it until it falls down.
Oh, dude, that's an amazing thing. So now I got to make sure I get a nice weight and a long rope as part of my field gear.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to be walking around with a 40-foot pole, a length of rope, and a heavy weight. And then you're like, what are you doing? I'm going to fly my drone. What?
Oh my God.
Yeah, but where's your drone? Oh, that's the last thing I'm pulling out. I'm getting ready. Eagle says he thinks I should stay away from trees. All the more reason why I want to be near them. I don't know why. It's the excitement of possibly losing my drone, and I know that's a stupid statement.
I did go around the tree and hit the bark, but I stayed up and it kind of hit the ground and bounced up, and it stayed flying. So.
Well, I'm thinking of putting together a crash compilation video, and I am amazed that I have not cracked the screen on my run cam yet, based on some of the beams I've hit with it. Boy, I've smacked it good a few times. I'm like, I can't believe this thing is still working.
Yeah, I had a good couple of days. It was awesome.
That's great. Yeah, we had a beautiful day yesterday. Now it's crap. I had one day left off, and I was hoping to do some flying today, but it's just pouring out there.
I had my granddaughter yesterday, and I brought her drone out, and I don't know what's going on. I think I charged it a few days ago, and it only has one battery. It's like a 1S, a little square one, and it was dead yesterday. So while she flew it, and she flew once, like in the park area, brought it up and down a few times, and then it died. So she was a little bummed about it, but she wanted to do mine, and I'm like, no, you're not doing mine.
You're Martian?
Not touching my drone.
Hi, Master Arts. How are you today?
She's like, I want to wear the goggles, and I'm like, no, we'll get you your own set of goggles. So now I have an excuse to get her a set of goggles, a drone. Of course, I'm going to get her some Dominator 3s, and I'll give her mine.
Of course.
You know, she needs the Dominator 2s, and she'll be all set. And I'll let her have one of the whoops, and she can fly with it from there. She'll probably do better than any of us, you know.
Hey, those young ones pick up on this stuff naturally. I'm actually thinking about getting a set of Vipers as backups, because if my contacts, if I lose a contact or tear a contact, I'm not wearing goggles. At least so I'm gonna have to have a set of box goggles. Then it'll be fun. Then I can have people do ride-alongs, or I can take the little screen off, make it a little ground station or something. So, Master Arts is in the house. Hey, what's up? Rant Ariel says I'm back. Yeah, I figured Roger was on for at least another half hour, and I figured I'd come in and babysit Val while he was off getting coffee.
I'm being good today.
Lady and scientist, what's happening?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
It was Paul.
Well, yes, Paul was part of it, but you were definitely encouraging it, Val. Come on, be honest.
I don't believe I was. I believe I was saying, for the love of God, no.
He will be what's happening.
Yeah. If you said it that way, yeah, he wasn't going to listen.
He did not listen. Hey, Tim UFO, how you doing? Gary, how you?
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
No, I did not. I was good.
Tim, UFO builder. No, Val didn't drop the F-bomb yet. No.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Mother, fun-loving son of a biscuit.
Shut the front door.
You get a fucking change.
Oh my God, you guys.
You guys are
Get a fork and knife.
Stop being a pain in my asteroid. Oh, obituary.
Oh my God.
I'm going to Upper UMass. That's a local joke.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to know how that came about.
Schools. UMass. Schools.
So, Mr. Collier, you'll be taking it easy today then?
I'm actually really I'm in a ton of pain today. I can't really, like, getting out of bed was a struggle. And but yeah, I'm not going anywhere by myself. I'm not even gonna bother putting on my clothes today. I'm not naked, just waist down.
Oh Jesus. See, I do not start this stuff. I'm trying to tell you.
Right
No.
All right.
For the love of God, what is this with y'all lately?
I want to show you guys something spectacular.
It's springtime, Val. It's springtime.
See, this is not the time. This is not the time to pull out your 5-inch whoop there, Sean.
What the hell happened? Oh my God. I am behaving, Gary. I am. He isn't. That one. That one. Both of you, I think.
It's him.
I'm keeping my eye on you, Mr. Crowley. Well, no, I'm not if you do something weird. I'm closing my eyes on you. Oh my God. After yesterday, I think I've seen enough of man stuff.
Man flesh. Man boobs.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a side boob. It's my side boob.
Well, you got Eagle VP on your side there, Val.
Thank God, someone. Yes, us interviewers have to hang together.
So tonight, Val is on at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Nice. Who are you interviewing?
Nobody.
Oh no.
I didn't set anything up tonight because this was well, I had something in mind, but then I thought, I don't want to do it.
So
So
from yesterday, we're okay.
So I think the problem is if I don't have things planned, then things like yesterday happen. So I'm trying to think maybe I should try to spend the day trying to plan something, because otherwise we're going to go down a rabbit hole. Sorry, Rory. That is scary. And then Rory will be all scared.
He doesn't live in a rabbit hole. He has a house.
Rory needs to live in my stomach.
No.
No, man.
Rory, do that thing we taught you. Attack. Rabbits
No,
can
not
be
me.
vicious.
They'll sit there in the closet at your feet. It's like, cause you got to pet them. If you don't pet them, they'll sit there with this like demonic look on his face, clawing at your feet, and then you pet him, he's all cute, and he stops and scratches at your feet again. It's like, what's wrong with you? Because I have a demonic rabbit.
Turn my phone, YouTube with everyone. Hey Tim, that's what I did. I just woke up, let my dogs out, went outside, looked at the lawn that Kevin mowed, came back in, got on.
Yeah. Hey Tim, Palladian scientist, how's your drone build going? Now, I thought I was all cool building a couple of drones. Have you seen what he's building on his live stream?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, if it's hopefully it's working out well. He's building a drone that you can sit in, Val.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you. Is it for me?
Oh, I don't know if it's for you. I doubt
Well,
it.
you said that I could sit in.
Well, that a person can fly in.
Oh, darn it.
But
How about the roll of death? Imagine being in that when it does a roll of death.
Oh my God! When motor desync.
Oh my God! Yeah, ESC went.
Oh no! Oh Lord!
But if it flies good, that's awesome, man. That'll be awesome.
Well, he was working on.
So I have a quick question for Tim UFO. Who did your intro? Did you do that? Because I've been wanting to ask you. That's really great. The panels left forward the body. Then I can move forward with the support arms for the motors. Oh my God. Oh, you did it. Oh my God, that's a beautiful job you did. Beautiful, beautiful. So,
if you're in it and flying, it is a drone. Okay.
if you're in it and flying, is it a drone?
Oh boy, how you doing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a piloted drone, just like any other drone.
Yeah.
You
It's just
pilot
not.
inside.
It's just not an unmanned drone. It's a manned drone. Manned drone? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Drone.
Okay. It's a manned drone.
It's a manned drone.
You going on at 1 o'clock there, Mr. Crowley?
I'm kind of going back and forth, but I think so. I think I'll be on. I have to make another iced coffee, and then I'll be on.
No, like I said, I'm getting off at noon today, so.
It's all right. I'm going to wrap it up. I got a couple things to try to do around here, and then,
What?
guys, good to see everybody.
Excuse me.
Yeah, well.
I don't believe we said you could leave.
Oh, mighty master of the video life. May I have your permission to exit stage left?
Oh, really,
Sean,
Mr. Crowley?
There's something in your ear.
Can you
Sean,
leave Rory on in your place?
No, he won't stay still.
Sean, run while you still can.
Okay,
Yeah, I know. I
Mr.
hear
Crowley.
some really wild things have been happening on your show lately.
My show?
Yeah.
No. What? No.
I heard you've been getting wild.
I have not been getting wild, and it wasn't
Well,
my fault. It was
inviting
an accident.
To your shows that you're on.
It was an accident.
Yeah, she took
First-
the wrong pick yesterday.
First, I had the Ward family come on a couple weeks ago, and they were not behaving. And then I had something else happen, and that wasn't good. And then yesterday, Paul was stripping, but it was not my fault.
Oh, okay, that I believe you. That's just a scary thought in itself.
It was eye opening or eye closing. And then I had to get a hold of Centroid to make sure he could see, because he said he went blind.
No, it was eye searing is what it was.
But I don't think it was my fault when I thought about it.
In fact, I think I need a thicker pair of glasses now from that.
What did
you have problems with your eyes?
What did Andrew say? He said it was like a welder's flash.
Well,
whatever that is.
Oh yeah, that's the welder's flashes. Or if you look at when you're welding without a mask on, you actually get little blisters on your eyeballs.
Oh, ooh.
One time I was doing micro welding under a microscope. You use this welder, and I kept forgetting to put the plate up in front of the camera, in front of the scope. So all of a sudden the guy goes, "Did you forget to use the dot plate?" And I'm like, "No, why?" He goes, "Look at your eyes." And all of a sudden I looked at them; they were solid red, both of them. And I'm like, "Oh." They were like sandpaper. I'm like, "This is terrible."
Mr. Crowley.
You know,
poor you. Oh my God. Mark talking about cracks. No, he was talking about Paul.
No, I had cracked my frame and hit things. Speaking of Paul.
Oh God.
Okay, bye. Time to leave.
Hi,
Roger,
Paul.
you said you were shutting down at 12:45, right? 11:45, right? 11:45, right?
Roger, it was nice talking to you guys.
Sean, take me with you, please.
I heard all of you guys.
Yeah, they were being bad, Paul. I was defending you.
Yeah,
right, guys?
I just heard you were tripping.
It didn't sound like you were defending me very much, Val, as much as backpedaling for yourself.
That is well said, Paul. Well said.
Oh, nomadic bike. He goes, if you want a stripping party.
And I wouldn't have known what was going on over here, and if it hadn't have been for my dear friend Roger emailing me and saying, "Get my butt back here," because Val was trashing me.
Oh, Roger! All I was saying was, he said you have to put a wet tea bag on your eyes to fix that. There you go, Centroid from yesterday. All I was saying was it was an accident.
Nothing can help me unsee what I saw yesterday. I don't care. Tea bags are lined in gold. They ain't gonna help me.
That's Roger. Run, Centroid. No. So how are you this morning, Paul?
I'm doing good until Roger says better get myself back over here.
Were you over here this morning?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Great show yesterday.
Are you going to strip today?
Well, it was your show, Val. I was just along for the ride.
Wait. I think I gave it to you.
Val, great show. That's a matter of opinion.
You look for this stuff, Val.
Hey, people are always asking for naked people. I just gave you what you guys want. I'm a giver. Centroid.
But Val, really? You're the one that came up with the trigger word. You told me what to do.
No, I'm pretty sure I was saying for the love of God. Please stop.
Val, didn't you guys notice Val kept saying, what was that? Super
Bugs
chicken?
Bunny?
No, it was super chicken.
No, funky chicken.
F-U-N. Oh God.
F-U-N.
Oh God. You can never.
There he goes. Yeah.
There you go.
And by the way, Paul, I hope. Well, I don't know if you realize this. You kept leaving the N out of the word funky quite a bit.
Well, that's how you get little chickens.
Oh, look, see, and you wonder, and you say we're the ones that are being bad.
Yeah, because it's not me. And when I say stuff, it's an accident.
That was not an accident.
See,
I am so glad I'm going back to school tomorrow.
Are you going back to school?
Yeah.
Sean,
What classes are you taking?
No, I'm teaching.
Sean is like speechless.
No, I'm just happy
I think
that there's another stripper on board with me.
I think
Ready?
Oh
no. Oh, for the love
Look at
of
them bands,
God.
baby.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh
Hold on, I
God.
got my pants on.
I just had a flash. No. I just had a really bad flash.
Hold on, I'm going to show you my Maverick Pro.
Okay, Roger. Now that I muted the three of them, I want you to understand that I will not be lifting my shirt off on your show.
Oh my God. I started thinking of the YMCA for some reason. That song came to mind in my head.
So, Sean, I muted you. You're going to have to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It could be
I've been traumatized.
Mark
what is the stuffed animal support?
YMCA.
And Mark will not start anything with that.
At the YMCA.
Yeah, see, that's my flashback to the club days. Paul, Tim UFO said that he's been traumatized. What is a stuffed animal support doll? If I see one more, man, I'm out.
Mike, I'm with you. Michael Vaney, I'm with you on that.
I think I've seen
Roger. Yeah. I may be shooting myself in the foot. You got to stop sending invites to your stream. You really do.
Probably completely in a nude. 3, 2, 1. Here.
Yeah, there you go. There's my little support doll right there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So
and you just have to remember, now listen.
It looks like you're putting its butt in the screen. Is it farting?
It just said everything is going to be all right.
I wish that were true. At this point in this stream, I'm not.
No, nomadic bike. This shirt stays on. I don't know what's going on over here. Oh my God. I do not have a support doll. I have a support bunny, but he's called the Tough Love Bunny.
I'm gonna need psychological support after this.
Yeah, I tell him I'm feeling sad because what I saw yesterday, and he just hits me in the head and says, "Suck it up."
Glad I'm going to see my doctor this afternoon.
Yeah. I might have to tap into these psychological services in my high school tomorrow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They're going to say, well, what student are you here about? No, this is for me.
Me?
I'm having issues. Please help.
Oh my God. Wouldn't it be funny if they handed you a therapy doll to help you? Then you go back to class with the toilet.
Then I would really understand why New York State education has gone down the toilet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You ask for a doll, Roger. You can ask for a doll when you go to the doctor, Roger. They could give you a therapy doll. Oh God. Oh God.
Mark, I can always help you, Mark. I can help you.
Step right up to I just blinked out. Oh, that'd be so funny if he goes into a counselor and Teeny Weeny pops up. Hello, Mark. Oh God, it's like losing it.
I have somebody for you to talk to, and the counselor turns around with a sock puppet. Okay, tell me what your problems are.
Oh my God.
I would love that. I would love to see that. That'd be good. Come on back, Centroid. Where'd you go?
Maybe the Ward family could do a little skit with Centroid about that.
That would be good. That would be good because you know who would make a really good sock puppet?
Who?
Russell. Russell would be good sock
Oh
puppet.
yeah.
We just had to put a whole sock over him. Take
Yeah.
care, everyone. I am out.
Okay, Centroid.
We love you, Centroid. Teeny Weeny was just getting ready for your therapy session. Are you sure? It's free.
Oh my God.
He does ask for brownies, though.
Yeah. Teeny Weeny was getting ready to ask about your feelings, your innermost thoughts.
And you know, Centroid would love to tell us what his innermost thoughts are. How do you feel about that? Get Kim one of those dolls. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is just, oh my God. That is so much fun. That is too much fun. Oh. Oh my God.
What are your thoughts, Roger?
I'm in the blank right now.
Color me gone. You know that song that go feelings? I can't sing anymore because I don't want a copyright strike. But Teeny Weeny does that song beautifully in his therapy sessions. Are you sure, Centroid? Because he'd love to sing to you.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Paul.
There we go.
Oh, he's ready for you, Mark.
Hi,
God.
Mark. My little buddy and I, we'd like to help you. Yep, we'd like to help. We could help you, Mark.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Mark is already halfway down the street running, yelling. One drone in his hand and a controller. FPV, take me away.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Hey, Sam Maiden. I don't know if we'll be seeing Centroid by the time he gets wherever he was running to. His FPV happy place. So how much are one of those therapy dolls?
I don't know. I bought it years and years and years ago for my mother, and it outlasted my mother. And but I think they were probably about, it was a craze on YouTube where they were doing it for like, I think $49-50 or something.
Oh wow.
And her therapist, because she had really bad Alzheimer's and dementia, suggested that try anything, try that. So
okay,
that's what we did.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she played. She had it with her. I don't think it made a difference, but whoever was making and selling them, it probably made a difference. It's kind of like back in the day of the pet rock thing. I mean, remember they were selling pet rocks for $10, Roger?
Yep.
And it was a rock in a box.
Yep. Yeah. My sister had one. She had to have a pet rock. And I was in there going, and she's a year old. There are rocks outside all over the place. I'll go get you one. No, I need a pet rock. Yeah.
Pet rock.
I couldn't make sense. But now the therapy doll, you know who else would like one? People who feel bad in the wintertime. Like they feel
Yeah.
like cabin fever because it snows and all they got is their little pit bull there trying to get attention.
No, I see where you're going. No.
Hey, Roger, she's always thinking about you, Roger. In fact, don't be surprised in July if she doesn't show up with one. She'll hunt them down and get you one.
Let me tell you something. Could you see in the chair next to Roger the therapy doll?
I'll have a blanket over it.
But it should say, "Tell me your feelings,"
because
that's what Roger would like to tell it is feelings.
Yeah. And just to have that calming, that I don't know who recorded it, but that calming voice of everything is going to be all right.
Yes. Oh, Paul, we could get you to say that. Then Roger could have a doll that's a Paul doll.
And when you squeeze its other foot, instead of saying that, it does the funky chicken.
Chicken. That's right. That's right. How could you imagine? Oh my God.
They'd fly off the shelf at Christmas time, wouldn't they?
I could see. I could see Kim coming downstairs, looking at the chair with the Paul doll, turning around and going right back up. I'm never coming down again.
And Roger's saying to Kim, "Hey, Kim, bring the Paul doll a coffee, will you?"
I have a feeling Val's going to do another live stream this afternoon with Paul.
No. I'm afraid what he'll show next.
Val, are you working today?
Yes, I am forever. No, my show is on at 7 Eastern.
At 7 Eastern.
Are you going to come on with me, Paul?
Yeah, because after the show, we're gonna tell everybody we're gonna share your innermost secrets.
Yes,
because you're gonna be interviewed by the therapy doll.
God, can you imagine? Hello, tell me your feelings.
Yes.
No, I would have nightmares.
Just remember, Val, everything is going to be all right.
I'm having flashbacks to childhood. No, my dolly's talking to me. Oh my God.
Okay,
I
have to close down because I got an appointment this afternoon.
Okay, Roger. Hey, Roger. Roger, thanks. Thanks. Well, first, thanks again for tipping me off about Val.
Bye, everybody in the chat. Have a good one. Thank you all so much for coming in. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. I got a doctor's appointment. That's why I got to get off early today.
Bye, guys.
So take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.